Sources telling us Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Deters is on the governor's short list now. He's a finalist to be on the Ohio Supreme Court.
That's right, and we know Deters is one of the finalists to fill an open seat on the court. WLWT News 5 anchor Cherie Palello is here with how this will affect the future of the court. Cherie.
Well, good evening, guys. You know, this news is definitely sending some waves through the state and here in Hamilton County especially. So here's what we know so far tonight. Governor DeWine plans to fill the empty seat on the state Supreme Court by the end of the year, so in just a few weeks here. And one of the names on his short list is Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Deters. Now, the new justice is going to replace Sharon Kennedy, who was elected in November as the court's new Chief Justice. Once again, sources telling us tonight, Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Deters is one of the finalists Governor DeWine is considering. Deters is Hamilton County's longest-serving prosecuting attorney, but critics say his lack of experience as a magistrate or a judge should be considered before he is appointed. So we asked Ken Katkin at NKU if that really matters.
He, of course, does have a lot of experience in court prosecuting criminal cases, and also during the years when he wasn't the prosecutor, he litigated a lot of civil cases. So I think judicial experience might, he's got a lot of courtroom experience, and that's probably similar to being a judge in a trial court.
Now, the ideological makeup of the court would not change. If Deters is appointed, it would remain 4 Republicans and 3 Democrats. And as for the county prosecutor job, with the county's central committee of the Republican Party would appoint someone to serve in the interim until voters could then decide in November of next year who their pick would be. Cherie Palello, WLWT News 5.